Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Gaming Sprawl. I'm Percy the Jester, and today we're back to Warhammer 40k with the brand new class that just dropped yesterday, the Hive Scum. The Hive Scum are pretty glass cannon build, which is why this is the build that I'm running with right now, and it's pretty much gotten me through all my levels. The shivs, obviously, but I'm running crit chance on melee, damage to maniacs, and then both bleed aspects. This is ridiculous. You can actually use these things to deal with like crushers and bulwarks with this build. And I'm running the double barreled shotgun because I like the automatic stopping power, which is something that you don't really have with the shivs. There's not an enemy that you can just kind of pull up on and blow up in one melee, except for like crit head stabs with the shivs. With this, you just give them both barrels and then immediately pull out your shivs and go to town. And it doesn't matter how long it takes you to pull out your shotgun again, you still get that 60% faster reload. It's just the next time you reload the gun. The problem is, though, you can't really benefit from full bore, which is why I should probably change it out. But it's good if I want to use the single fire, so I just like point blank double pump somebody, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Then I'm running an extra wounds with toughness, max health, and experience because I'm not full level yet, and then health with toughness, max health, and experience because once again I'm not full level. This is what my talent tree looks like. Got sticky hands. We got voice of tertium, precision violence, calling for a timeout, which is just good overall. Uh, Got the extra toughness, obviously. I personally like Boombringer because it helps you just delete bosses. If you can get a headshot on an Ogren with this, easily 3/4 of their health is gone. Got Gang Tough. We have Nimble for obvious reasons. This, like I said, this class is very glass cannon. Even with as much health and toughness as I've got from my curios, it's you just take so much damage. But you need this to avoid damage. Doesn't matter how much damage you take if you just don't get hit. You've got dodge recovery speed while stamina is above 75%, which is just really good. Then we've got extra critical chance so that I get my bleeds off more often. I went over here for stim duration because I have the toughness and attack speed one. So it really synergizes well with Rampage. So my toughness regeneration and my attack speed is up pretty much the whole time that Rampage is active. I've got Pulverizing Strike so I can get more cleave, which means I can hit more targets. And then I've got Boiling Blood so that I can keep Rampage up longer before it burns out. So I technically don't suffer the debuff as bad because I keep Rampage up more. I've got the melee damage. Tis But a Scratch is pretty ridiculous because just when your toughness breaks, you automatically get 30% of your toughness back over 3 seconds, which is ridiculous with Rampage because if you would ever take damage while your stem is up, you get 30% back over 3 seconds and whatever you get back from your melee while you're blendering through crowds. Up to 20% damage reduction depending on available stamina, additional up to 20% melee damage depending on spent stamina. So if you're at about half your stamina, you're getting 10% damage reduction and 10% melee damage increased, which is pretty good. Adrenaline is absolutely ridiculous with Rampage, simply bar the fact that you turn into a living blender with legs. It's just disgusting. And then, oh, I swapped off of the toughness. Yeah, okay. So this is basically what the build is now. It's just crit and strength, and then attack speed and weapon swap speed, and then minus stamina costs, and of course fervor. Fervor is pretty much renowned as like the top stim right now, depending on your build. Like if you're melee in any sense of the word, take fervor. If you're running that gun lugger type build, run reflex. Simply bar the fact that it will let you pull out your weapons incredibly quickly and reload really fast. Not to mention the minus 50% recoil with the dual Uzis. You're basically a sniper at that point. All right, let's get into a game. Oh my goodness, look at that one. Oh, I think I'm in love. God damn. Lapis, Mira, look away. That is also like an upside of the shivs. You're very fast. It's a pretty good rampage. Come on. I hit him. Are you kidding me? Pretty good. Come on. I've got the natural Britain experience right here for you. Welcome to Birmingham, ladies. I am kind of hurting, unfortunately. A bunch of ragers snuck up on me. Oh god, what the hell happened to my frame? Come on. Come on, I'm right here. Bring it on. Other than my frames absolutely tanking, that was a pretty good rampage. I mean, I do have a very, very odd taste in women, so you're not wrong. Come on, Birmingham. Hello, ladies. Let's go. Oh, no, I got grabbed. Come on. Yeah, that was pretty good. Wonder how many bleed stacks I had on that guy. That was a pretty cool exchange. I like that. That was a very good look. Honestly, I like it. He's tripping. Don't worry, it's a little crack out. Yeah. 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 That's pretty good. I had a couple of good rampages there where I hit the limit. I even with my attack speed, I just couldn't keep up. And the bonus strength is no joke. That is some good stuff. I was shredding common infected. Literally a blender with legs. Rannick, shut the fuck up.
You've got to admit, I've got style.
You've certainly got volume.
Right. Are you saying I'm too loud, or that I take up too much space? That's a hound.
Why? Why are people like this? Reload my gun. Ah! Ah! Of course. I'm gonna waste my... Whew. Okay, that was... Ooh, that was kind of tough. Point blanking that guy into the ground, I like it. Just immediately started shooting through his companion. That was hilarious.
Someone call for a whip gun.
Going this way.
I want Tertium back as it was.
You've got to embrace new things. Live in the moment.
Ooh, I see the... I see a thing.
That alpha should or whatever. Somebody speaks to me. Got us a perishing gunner. Head there.
I didn't get the headshot. Yeah.
Proper wee maniac.
Maniac! Me? Just because I love my work?
I never said it was a bad thing.
Just as Karkin well.
Entirely fair. I respect it. That's my favorite voice line, by the way. So you can either use the stem and rampage at the same time, or do one instead of both to kind of spread out your power. Ooh, that was kind of close.
There is nothing more to be gained here. Upload your data to the servo skull.
Yeah, I'm so fast I don't even need to actually take the optimal route with them, even though I was split from the pack. That was a pretty good run. Yeah, I think that's some good stuff. Ah, perfect. Exactly level 25. So if you don't know how the leveling for the stems works, you don't get one per level, you get five every 5 levels, which is to prevent like the awkwardness of constantly having to assign 1 point to the early trees of your off branch. Because typically what you do is you pick 2 full branches, so you get like one of each, and the costs go up per tick. So here, let me show you. Open operative, thank you. So see, I hit level 25, so I got 5 more, and it's a cost of 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the caps are 5. So you pick two, and you kind of just go all in. So right now I could pick I could pick 4% more and 10% critical strike chance, and just become a bleed god. Or I could start like 1, 2, and then 3 and get some toughness and damage reduction, which I think is what I'm gonna do. Oh wait, no, I can't. I miscounted. Shit. Nah, alright then. Let's just go big damage. Well, you know what? Actually, this is like actually, I don't need all this damage. What I need is to not take as much damage. So a good way to do that is to have a crap ton of toughness at any given time. Um, Adrenaline while active, you replenish 5% toughness every second. Weak spot hits now grant 2 additional stacks of adrenaline. Regular melee hits grant none. Killing blows now grant 4 stacks of adrenaline. Elite killing blows grant 10. Non killing blows grant none. No, thank you. Weak spot damage. No. Critical strikes instantly kill human sized enemies if their current health is less than 2 times the amount of damage the critical strike. Weird. Okay. I don't think that one actually does anything. While stemmed, kills clear 1% corruption up to 50% per stem. Coherency radius. Blitz charges. I could have 2 rampages. 2? Enemies you infect with Chem Toxin deal minus 50% damage from Strosty, instead deal 30% less. I think that's what I could do. I could go Blitz charges and coated weaponry for just as much damage as humanly possible. So now, on top of all my bleeds, they have Chem Toxin. And then I go for Blitz Explosions and infect enemies with 3 stacks of Chem Toxin. And then I go this, so that on top of everything, the enemies just do less damage. So that will actually be survivability in the end.